exciting? What happened to that frog? It grew and chased him out of his workshop. Are y'all ready for an action song? Everybody ready? Okay, stand up. If you're going to help me with action song, come forward.
With foes on my left and fears on my right, they think that I'm all by myself in this fight, but they do not know the infinite size of the God who is by my side. Hey, under fire, but my Goliath, standing in the shadow of the Almighty. I ain't lying, just testifying. Man, I'm talking about a big God, big God. When trouble comes around the way, only remedy for big odds is a big God. Ain't nobody gonna shake my faith. No, I'm not afraid. Throw my hands up in praise for the times that He pulled me through. I'm counting on a big God that they can't stop. He's a big God. Why in the world would I worry away when I know that He holds my world in His hands? The monsters I face don't make me afraid when I know that I'm standing right next to Him. Man, I'm talking about a big God, big God. When trouble comes around the way, only remedy for big odds is a big God. Ain't nobody gonna shake my faith. No, I'm not afraid. Throw my hands up in praise for the times that He pulled me through. I'm counting on a big God that they can't stop. He's a big God. Stronger than your brokenness, than your dreams not seen yet, than your greatest fear. It's so much bigger. When I couldn't get up, I could always feel your love. You're picking me up. I can always feel your love. Man, I'm counting on a big God, big God. When trouble comes around the way, only remedy for big odds is a big God. Ain't nobody gonna shake my faith. No, I'm not afraid. Throw my hands up in praise for the times that He pulled me through. No, I'm not afraid of the things that I face, 'cause I know what I've seen Him do. I'm counting on a big God that they can't stop. He's a big God. You're a big God. You're a big God. Hey, yeah. I know we got a big God.
All right. That was fun. We got our wiggles out. Did you get your wiggles out? Are you ready? You ready to know what we're going to learn about today? Might be about frogs. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what the board says. What? What? Box, cross, eyes, fingers, soup, sleeps. What? Do you have an idea? No. No? Do you have an idea? Okay. What could the first one be? Anybody know? A box? Okay. What's so cool about that box? Is it what's outside or what's inside? Inside. What's the purple stand for?
Jesus on the cross?
Jesus. So maybe in Jesus's eyes? Maybe. Are we getting there? Okay. What's the finger doing? What's he pointing at? You. He's pointing at you. In God's eyes, you are what? Soup? Super. That's what the ER is for. Now this last one. You are super snoozed. Do y'all think that's what it is? In God's eyes, you're super snoozed. Just go ahead and take a nap. No, maybe it's like, I'm taking a sigh. Super sized. Y'all think that's what it is? Yeah, in God's eyes, you are super sized.
Awesome. That was a fun riddle. Are y'all ready to know what our verse is this morning? Are you ready? Yeah, okay. Our verse is 1 John 4:4. And it says, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Okay? So I want y'all to say that with me. And to start out, I want y'all to say it really loud. And then as we go through the verse, I want y'all to start saying it more quiet. Okay, are y'all ready? I'll show you, and then, well, I think we can do it together. Do y'all think we can do it together? Yeah. Okay, ready? Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. That was so good. I think we should do it one more time so it sticks in our brain really good, okay? Let's do it again. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. 1 John 4:4. And now we are going to stand up again and do a really fun worship action song. So please do it with us. It'll be a lot more fun if y'all join in with us, okay?
I wanna dance like David, I wanna faith like Paul, I wanna sing like Silas, tearing down the prison walls. I wanna face that fire, it won't burn me though. God's got my back, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. I wanna walk like Moses, right through the waves. One day I'll see that promised land, no longer slaves. Though the fear is talking, no, it can't take out my faith. I'm gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the mountain moving, body raising, breaker of chains. Gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the heaven seated, undefeated, highest of names. That's who I praise. Hey, that's who I praise. That's who I praise. I wanna gift like Mary, I wanna break my vase. I wanna sleep like Daniel, even in a lion's cave. I'm gonna get that promise, just like Jericho. Yeah, I know what'll make it fall. I'm gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the mountain moving, body raising, breaker of chains. Gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the heaven seated, undefeated, highest of names. That's who I praise. Hey, I praise the God who's proven he can do impossible things. That's who I praise. Hey, that's who I praise. That's who I praise. He is the Lion of Judah. He is the Lamb that was slain. The only one who's worthy, worthy, worthy of all of his names. That's who I praise. He is the risen Messiah. He is the Ancient of Days. The only one who's worthy, worthy, worthy of all of his names. That's who I praise. So I'm gonna praise. I praise the mountain moving, body raising, breaker of chains. Gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the wanna love like Jesus, that kind of grace. I wanna live like I've got no more precious time to waste. I'm gonna give him glory with all my things, 'cause there's no greater, stronger, higher name, and that's who I praise.
Hallelujah. I'm so glad you boys and girls are here today. Are you excited to be in Kidsview? We are excited for you to be here as well. Now, do you know the person you're sitting next to? Yeah? Well, that's pretty good. Anybody don't know the person they're sitting next to? Well, you need to ask them their name. How many of y'all like stories in here? Stories are awesome. Now, it was a long time ago. Don't all stories start with that? It was a long time ago. Some of them do. Some of them are real and some of them aren't. But a long time ago, it was a day just like all the other days. He was out in the field. He was singing at the top of his lungs and he was slinging rocks. He was having such a good time. He started looking around the field, just trying to find anything that was out of the ordinary. He noticed a little movement in the distance. And he started staring. But it was getting bigger. It was getting bigger. It didn't look right. Something was totally wrong with this.
Hey, hold on. Let me finish my story.
What?
Hey.
Fast Freddy,
I
we're
got
right in
something
the
to
middle
say.
of a story.
Well, I got a story too. Hold on.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Hold on. You're in a biohazard box.
My mic stand lowered on me. Hold on, brother.
What?
My mic stand dropped on me. Hold on.
Oh, your mic stand dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
Okay. All
Are
is
you
well.
back?
All is well. Now,
All is well. All is well in the box.
can I tell you a super probably true story?
A super probably true. Oh, okay. I've got to hear a probably true story.
Okay. So, me and my cousins, we were in Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Yes.
Wow, that's a long ways away.
Yeah, and we were on the hunt.
Wait just a minute. How did you get to Bangladesh?
I swam.
You swam? Okay, all right. Now, I know it's a partly true story.
Yeah,
So you swam to Bangladesh, and then what happened?
We were on a Bigfoot hunt.
A Bigfoot hunt, okay?
Yes, and as a matter of fact, these are facts, I saw him.
You saw him?
I saw the ginormous biggest foot ever.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I got a picture, but it's really blurry.
It's really blurry.
So you can't really tell what it
can't?
is.
Well, have you ever seen those big blurry pictures before?
Yeah, it's crazy how that always happens.
I know, it is. It is. It's very crazy.
Yeah, but
Well, did you talk to him?
no, he ran away, but I chased him and I ran across a Bigfoot graveyard.
Oh, now it's a scary story?
Well, no, here, let me show you what I found. Hold on.
Okay.
Come here. Where'd I go? Where'd I put you? Get back over here. Hold on.
This is a Bigfoot graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Fast Freddy?
Yeah, I got him. Hold on.
Are you coming back?
Yeah. So this here is a little Bigfoot.
A little Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Don't look
my-
at the Dollar General sticker on the back. I don't know how that got there.
Oh, a Dollar General. Oh, my goodness, Fast Freddy. Listen, we were right in the middle of a true story.
Oh.
Okay, so will you let me get back to the true story?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Bye. Bye, Fast Freddy. Everybody say bye, Fast Freddy.
Bye-bye.
He doesn't like to, he likes all the attention. But, okay, where was I at? What was the last thing I said? You what? He's slinging stones, right? He was slinging stones and looking out over the distance, and he saw something out of the ordinary. It was coming his way. It was getting bigger. He was staring. I wonder if it's an animal. And as he looks, he realizes that it's a person running his direction. He starts staring. He said, wow, this is so crazy. Right here, early in the morning, somebody's running in the field towards me. He starts staring. He cups his hand out over his eyes so he could get a better look because the sun was nice and bright and sunny. And he recognized who this was. This was a servant from his father's house. This servant was running as fast as he could. All of a sudden, his heart began to race a little faster. He got excited because the last time that his father's servant had ran to the field to get him, the prophet was in town. Oh, he got excited. What if the prophet's back? Maybe the prophet's back. He's going to meet with us. He wants to meet with the family again. He was so excited. He couldn't wait for the runner to get there, and the servant was taking so long. It was only a few minutes. The servant arrived out of breath, huffing and puffing, and your father, the servant said, your father is he's wanting you. Oh, okay, but what about the sheep? Your father said, just let me take care of the sheep. So David left and took off running and left the sheep with the servant. He's running as fast as he can to get home. He's in such good shape from all of the walking that he does every day, following the sheep around. And it won't take him long because in his mind, the man of God is at the house. The man of God is in town. It's going to be so fun. It was so fun last time. And he's running and running as fast as he can. And before he gets there, Faithlin, he's 100 yards off. You know how far 100 yards is? That's pretty far. If I tried to run 100 yards, I wouldn't be able to talk. But not David. He was in such good shape. He ran 100 yards and he's looking and there's no caravan outside the house. His father's not on the front porch or in the front of the tent, whatever he lived in. I don't know. But all of a sudden, David gets to the house and runs inside and starts hollering, Father! Father! He doesn't hear his dad. He hollers louder, Father! This is how it went in my mind. I don't know, I wasn't there, but this is the way I envision it. A little voice in the back room said, in here, son, in here. And David makes his way into the back room, and he's waiting to hear what his dad needs him to do. And his dad said, son, I need you to do me a big, big favor. You're growing up now, and I need you to run. I need you to do an errand for me in the morning. I need you to go to the valley of Elah, and I need you to check on your brothers because they're in battle with the Philistines. I need you to go check on them and bring me back a good report. I want you to take some cheese and some bread and take those to the captain, and I want you to take some grain. And so he gave him a list of things that he wanted him to do. And so David all of a sudden his mind was racing. He had heard all of these stories about these great victories that Saul had. And so he was thinking, I'm going to get to be a part of this great victory. I'm going to get to see what's going on. I hope it's not over before I get there. Oh, you know how kids are. They want to be right in the middle of stuff, right? Don't you want to be right in the middle of stuff? So David begins to think, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put everything in the wagon tonight so it's there and I can get up early in the morning and so I can get on the road and I can get to the valley of Elah. So he packs the wagon, gets everything ready, and he says, okay, it's not even dark yet, but I need to go to sleep so I can get up early. And so he's waiting for the sun to go down, and finally the sun goes down and he hurries to his bed and he lays down. David, go to sleep. And he's trying to sleep, but he can't sleep because he's so excited about what's going to happen tomorrow. Finally, he drifts off to sleep. sometime early in the morning, before the sun even came up, he woke up. David, quietly, he didn't want to wake everybody up, gets up, makes himself a cup of coffee. Do you think he had coffee? No, probably not. I don't know what they had back then. Juice. Makes himself a cup of juice and quietly starts walking towards the wagon. Maybe he gets a couple of servants up and says, hey, will you help me with the team of horses? Let's get all the horses together, and or donkeys or camels or whatever he used to pull the. I wasn't there, remember? And he gets them all together. And they get the wagon ready, and he takes off. The whole way he's excited. He's excited because of what he's going to see. Of God's people that God has blessed. This is going to be another great, great victory. But as he arrives, he doesn't hear the sounds of war. He doesn't hear the cries of men in battle. He doesn't hear any of that. As he arrives, he notices all the men lining up. The soldiers are lining up, and so he spots his brothers. I don't know how he did that. The Lord must have knew right where his brothers were going to be. But he spots his brothers, and he leaves the wagon and runs to the front line. He begins to talk to his brothers. How's it going? What's going on? And all of a sudden, there was a great big cry, a loud cry, cursing and screaming. David looked down in the valley and he saw this man standing down there screaming and hollering and cursing the name of his God. All of a sudden, everybody around him started to run. As Goliath began to scream, bring me a man! Bring me a man that I may fight. And if I win, you will be my servant. But if y'all win, we will be your servants. Everybody's running. David's confused. Why